I'm afraid he started smoking and then he went to sleep in the bedroom with a lit cigarette. A moment's silence. A moment's silence, if you don't mind, for our fallen hero, David by David. For our fallen heroes, for our fallen hero. Me at Dave's funeral. No, fuck that guy, he's a piece of shit. I wore white to his wedding. You heard me. I will disrespect that guy at any given moment. If anything, Dave deserves it more than anyone else because everyone's so nice to Dave because Dave is so fucking goddamn adorable and lovely. So everyone's nice to him. So I give him double. What I do is I save it up and then on like, you know, on his wedding day, I'll wear a white dress to the wedding. Or at his funeral, you'll catch me dancing to my summer car theme. You know what I'm saying? Because that guy is a piece of shit. I really hope he watches this VOD. Sausage! Here we are once again. Oh, I don't need a shower. Okay, well, fair enough. In the video game Summers... Summer has come and gone. Your mama sucks and your grandma's gone. The game. If you've never played this before, it is a horror game. If you have played it before, you know what it is. And it is absolutely fucking horrendous to have to play again. I can't stand it. We are role-playing as Orcish. That's the funniest damn thing I've ever seen. Apart from a couple of horrible moments, it's been going okay. We've got the wheels on, we've got some of the bits put together, and then yesterday I spent this. I spent most of the stream building the actual engine block, which I've done. I think the thing I need to do today is actually put the engine in there, but I think I need to actually push the car into here What the fuck is that fucking noise? What in the living fuck is going on? Is that a plane? Are you kidding me? What is that? Ow. Jesus Christ. That should not have hurt as much as it did, but I'm old now. Bro, did you hear that? It's an old, it looked like a fucking Messerschmitt or something. That's dope as fuck, man. It makes me want to play, what's that game called? Best game ever. And they sponsored me and it was the greatest day of my life. The greatest day never goes away. Remember me pushing the car into here last time? Does anyone have that clip? Because that was a whole thing. That sounds like a Cessna 162 Skycatcher. I swear to fucking God. If that's what it was, I'm literally, we can't be friends if it is. A Cessna 162 Skycatcher. How did we become friends? No, it was not. It didn't look like that. It did not look like that. A Messerschmitt. This is what it fucking looked like, bruv. I wish I was joking. It was dope as shit. That's what it fucking looked like, bruv. What's that game called? The best one ever. Obviously not Ace Combat 7. What do I look like? A fucking toddler. Fine. I'll look it up myself. It's the only plane game I play. War Thunder. Which is illegal to play now, isn't it? Because it's made by Russians. Those bastards. They'll pay. I'm not even gonna play 5 minutes of their free-to-play game. That'll teach them. Didn't Messerschmitts have Rolls-Royce engines, or was that the Spitfire? I think perhaps I might be talking about the Hurricane. How the fuck would I know? And also, you definitely know, you're just pretending. You and Maya can have a conversation in his channel. We've got better things to do here today. We're playing My Summer Car and we're putting the engine in. This is a stream for real engineers. None of those plain engineers that saved us during the Battle of Britain. Disgusting. This is a stream for real engineers. Men who can put together a fucking Mark 1 Escort or whatever the fuck this thing is. A Satsuma. I heard something about a clip. What was it again? I am from Scandinavia. Famously, Gabriel is of course from Scandinavia. The clip where, when we last played My Summer Car and I pushed the car into the fucking thing, I remember losing my mind. What is that? It's a thing that goes in the car? Nope. Mengineers, yeah. Manginas, we call them. This is like when you shoot a guy in Doom and someone in chat is like, looks like that super shotgun is using the 12-point barrel receiver and a 2... Yeah. You're like, huh? This is a DOS game. This is a game that was on 4 floppy disks on MS-DOS. What the fuck are you saying right now? Adorable. It was on Top Gear a few nights ago when I was trying to get my child to sleep. I don't actually remember. Alright, I'll allow it. Liar. So, before inserting the engine into the body, you should install the clutch master cylinder, brake master cylinder, brake lining, and fuel strainer. The reason I shouted those is because they're in block caps. This can be done later, but the bolts will be much more difficult to see. Fuel strainer goes on the back of the left wall, tightened with one 8mm nut. Orcish nut in chat. What is that fucking emote that he's got? You get the whack and the orc. If you squint and look right, it looks a little bit like Orcish's fucking whack. If you play them together like that. And that's how I'll see it forever if you ever need something that specific. Fuel strainer. I think this is all the fuel stuff over here, isn't it? Exhaust muffler, handbrake, fuel tank pipe. Alright, never mind. Fuel strainer, gear linkage, radiator, shit. Actually, we need that in a second. Electrics. I'm terrified of the electrics. Brake master cylinder, we need that in a minute. Fuel strainer, where the fuck are you? Roadwork so hard. Christmas lights, that's hilarious. Doesn't laugh at the thing, but says it's hilarious. That Scrubs episode. So this goes in here somewhere. I guess we'll just play around until it gives me a little tick. It goes here. Yes. 8mm nut. Close enough. And now we can use it to mean that if we ever need to, in the most specific way of all time. 1 8mm nut coming right up. National Girlfriend Day. Really appreciate National Girlfriend Day. Now that I have been single for the last 2 of them. Really. You know, I love it. I truly and honestly believe I'm going to be single forever, and I don't know everyone says that, but just mark my words. The Brake Master Cylinder. That's the Clutch Master Cylinder. Fucking alt rap names in the 90s. White men rap names in the 90s. The Brake Master Cylinder. The Clutch Master Cylinder. It's your boy, the Brake Master Cylinder. Cylinder. Thank you guys on that thing. Cylinder. It's your boy, the Brake Master Cylinder, coming at you live from Miami Beach spring break. With a brand new hit, that one Vanilla Ice song from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. And then the Clutch Master Cylinder. Bomb Funk MC, Clutch Master Cylinder. Brake Master Cylinder is my American rap name, if I need to break America. I think this is also supposed to go there. DB Shankar is my British London rap. Oi, listen. London rap's particularly weird sounding though. It's like very unique, I think. There's only really 2 types of rap that I like. I will give an honorary mention to Korean rap and an honorary mention to some Chinese rap. They either get it very right or very wrong. Korean is amazing for it because of the way that they actually, just the way their language works. Here we go. He's coming back. Where is he? The Messerschmitt. The fucking Messerschmitt, boy. Where is he, boy? Let me see him, bruv. God damn it. Did you hear it that time? Is he just going to be doing loops and loops around me all day? It's going to be really nice for your ears. Oh, that might literally just be a lawnmower this time. Raining. Who lawn mows in the rain? Need some brake lining now. I can't tell what that is. I honestly have no idea. Do you hear that fucking noise? The fact that it hasn't gone away makes me think this one this time was actually a lawnmower. Yeah, London rap. Big fan. Oh my good god. 7 mil. There's 7 of them? Jesus. I honestly fucking love it. I've been listening to a little bit of French the Kid, which is kind of London with a French accent. He just randomly will just turn into French. You ever listen to French the Kid, anyone? And also Slow Tie, who is, I think, from somewhere in the Midlands, which is even funnier than you could ever imagine for what I'm saying right now. But I've always been a fucking Slow Tie boy. Beyond that, I am kind of a good old-fashioned East Coast, fucking USA, NWA, straight out of Compton, fucking let's go. And a Wu-Tang child. It was only 2, wasn't it? 3. I do not know how to get to these. 4. 5. The fuck do I get to these? This it? As well? Don't put that in there. It is it. It's gotta be. What's that? The fuck did that come from? Jesus Christ. T-Shep. I'm about to spam you on Discord. Okay, do you need my attention to it right now? How many did I say? 5? There are 2 somewhere that I've missed. No, okay. Well, thanks for... no, there you go. 6. That one. Seven. But if you want to see numbers, you should check. Okay. Oh, dang him. Okay, boy. That's the... You know what? Ikea was right. There is a God. I think that's the exact amount to the fucking penny that I have to pay in vet bills this month. Seriously, Novia, I'm going to send you a receipt on Friday. Oh, it'll probably be multiple receipts. When I add them together... Which is great that I don't get to spend that money on something, you know, nice for myself. But it's still a massive relief and I mustn't be ungrateful for. Jesus. You are going out with a bang. Thank you very much. Novi's, I don't know if I can say actually, so I'm just not gonna. And you will be loved. And you will be loved. Remember that song? Maroon 5. Morale 5. Makes my heart happy that will help the pup. Yeah, I'm panicking. I'm gonna lose my job. Those guys on the when they fucking catch up with them. Stella.
Activating combat mode.
Thank you so much for the old hard cash and the undiluted love. Those guys that on TikTok that they go up to him and they're like, "You're here to meet Chris Hansen." The Chris Hansens of TikTok, but there's tons of them, and they're like, "Oh, you're here to meet a 14-year-old girl? Well, glad you brought your wife along because check out this." And they hand them a fucking manila folder with all their text messages in. And everyone gets really fucking like bent out of shape about it on the internet. They're like, "You shouldn't be doing that. You should leave it to the police. You shouldn't do that on the internet." You know what shouldn't? You know who shouldn't be doing stuff? That guy with underage people. So, maybe it's okay. Maybe we allow it. Merlin giving Brad the American healthcare experience. No, for real, it's literally what I was thinking about all week. I was like, what? I'm like sitting here legitimately like, maybe I'll just fucking... Because for real, I don't understand how you guys do this. In America. It just feels, I feel like I would get in, I'd be shot. I'd get shot. And I'd be like, nah, I'm good, man. I'll walk it off. Don't you fucking come near me with that ambulance, you son of a bitch. I will walk it off. Christ. You've been shot through the fucking liver, dude. You can't walk it off. Shut up! Get that doctor away from me right now! And then just go home and die. There's a question in here. Oh, there it went. Fill that out. I'm not reading that till later. When am I available from? There you go. That's probably the only thing you need me to answer right now, right? Make your life easier. And she will be loved. Panicking! Yeah, alright, I'll do the rest tonight. Thanks, bruv. Thank you, bruv. Okay, I got all 7 of those. That was annoying. What is this, though? This is freaking me out. What is... Am I supposed to screw that one in? Didn't tell me that though, did it? Now I'm concerned about it. Maybe you have to do it after you start putting some more bullshit in. Brake lining and then the engine. Okay, so now it's engine time. And... presumably we want to put the car in here. But this is saying do the engine outside, then push the car. Alright, fine. To install the engine, you will need the blue mini crane found in the garage. Prepare in advance the 10 size wrench. Place the engine on the floor under the grip. Up overstarched. Don't speak to him, Stella. Whatever you do, do not speak to overstarched. Trust me. And then use hoist handle to lower the grip. When you reach the correct position, you will see 2 green screws. Tighten them with the 10 wrench. I think it was 50 Cent who supposedly drove himself to the hospital after being shot several times. Yeah, I mean, he got shot a lot, didn't he? What the fuck? I didn't think they were all at once. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know much about 50 Cent. I was never much of a big 50 Cent or G Unit fan, really. I like the game. Every now and then he put out a good one. Obviously Eminem is insanely good, but oh, we're rocking and rolling now, baby. I feel Well, 50 Cent could probably afford an ambulance, yeah, but probably not when he was getting shot, you know, fucking living in his grandma's basement way back when. Hopefully he just did like a thing where you just pay it monthly forever and then eventually was able to afford it. Alright, I think the car, I'm going to push back a little bit. Hope it doesn't roll into the river. I'll do. Jesus, fucking Incredible Hulk over here. Fucking Captain America over here. Oh, Billy Big Dick. Oh. Fall in the hole. While you're lowering the engine, look for the green bolts. 2 are in front of the corner of the sled and 1 at the back. All of them are size 11. Paying monthly when you get shot monthly seems like a fair deal. Yeah, it seems crazy. The American health system seems really scary. I know they pay like significantly less tax because of that, but like I don't think it really works out, you know. We don't give a fuck, man. We get injured, we're straight in A&A. No worries. Don't even think about it. The only thing I end up paying for is usually you end up paying for like the medication and aftercare type stuff. Where are these green bolts? How low are we talking? This seems too low, right? I think it actually needs to come back a little bit. Pretty sure, there it is. Bam! That is bloody lovely! Dude, I am fucking killing it in this game this time round. Can you remember the absolute fucking horror show that was my previous play of this? This is... You guys. You've never seen anything like it. The efficiency, the skill. Alright, and now I guess I need the L10 to take that thing off, do I? We leave it on for now. Yeah. You can still go private in the UK, and I would love to be able to because the NHS is kind of all over the place right now. So if you can afford it, now is a good time to go private, but I mean, I have no hope in hell of doing any private fucking, you know. And the waiting times, like the thing at the moment with American healthcare is that at least their wait times aren't significant. It's pretty expensive and everything, but you will get seen relatively quickly compared to the UK. If you need a like non-invasive surgery at the moment, it's like 9 months to a year. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna leave this fucking thing out here. Christ. Install the electrics. Oh, here we go. Get in there, man. We're doing alright in the game, man. Unless this thing doesn't start, and then we have to go through the whole bullshit of figuring out exactly what the thing is that's wrong with it. We are fucking killing it in the game. I say we like you've done anything. You ain't done shit, you people. This was all me. I'm the best. I'm better. I'm gonna learn that whole Homelander speech. Your boy's just built different. A gaming superstar, you could say. You could say. They say he was born in the light of a dying star. That his power matches that of 1,000 Incredible Hulks. You might call him Braid, but we call him Brad Woto. It's my best Jeremy Clarkson impression. I'm not very good at it. And now I'm just getting confused. Where does it go? Is it part of this or part of this? Oh, hang on. Yeah, what the fuck? You bubbling... I can't do it. He speaks like that, doesn't he? Blithering, bubbling, blistering boob. What the fuck am I looking at? Go like this. Oh my god. Oh, you fucking... You know what it was? It was my hubris. I was joking. Hey, universe. When I said I'm like the best gamer ever, and that I was born in a dying star, and that I'm better than everyone, it was a joke, obviously, at my own expense. I'm shite at almost everything. That's the joke. That I pretend to be something like Homelander because I'm awful. I'm an awful person, I'm bad at stuff. You can't punish me for hubris when I was taking the piss out of myself, when we all know, because we're here every day watching it, how shit I am. So fuck you, don't fuck with me today, bruv. The fuck, universe? What the fuck, universe? Now I'm pissed. Oh, now I'm pissed. Oh, now I'm pissed. Because I had it, and now it's gone. Does it connect to this? Bruv. What the fuck is going on? Why is this so... Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, wow, he's so good at singing. Yeah, I am. 8mm nuts. You're off your fucking nut, ain't ya, son? Was that an 8? I feel like it wasn't. Pindon. My boy. My son. Thank you so much for the cold hard cash in my back pocket. I very much appreciate it. I need it so I can get on a train next week and go and see my good friend Marla. My good friend Marla, who lives in London. Part Swedish, part Iranian, all Marla. Now she's like, I'm actually not gonna be there. I'm sorry that you thought I was going to be there, but I'm not. You goddamn better be, goddamn it. .6mm bolts. We're killing it, man. Tim Berners-Lee would be proud. Looks like Bitcoin mining to me. Haha, day drinking, listening to George Michael. No idea what that one means. Absolutely, completely off his fucking... Nah. Off his rocker. Completely speaking Simlish. Hilarious. Yes, I see. Yes, very good, very good. Yeah. Oh, is that him? Nope. Where is it? Where is air filter? Was that it? I saw something. I saw that. Oh my god, I made a cup of tea. It's not a cup of tea, Brad. Why did you say the word tea? I don't know. I didn't mean to say that word. I didn't mean to say that word. You said a bad word. You've said the incorrect word. You blithering idiot. There. On the back. On back. Oh, look at that. They were on back. That's one fine-looking motor. Thank you. I built it myself. You'll notice that it is in butter yellow. The delicious taste of butter on a summer's day. Mmm, butter. Ooh, wouldn't mind some... Take the exhaust pipe from the pit in the garage. Oh, that is a thing I can pick up. This is the exhaust pipe. I thought it was. I thought it was. It seems you may have been wrong. How many horsepowers? Half a dead horse. So, I know what you're thinking. Wow. That's fucking impressive. This guy's amazing. And you know what? I'm better. Come on, you little dickhead. He's bloody done it. You've done it again, you little bastard. I want that sound. I want that sound, and I want Homelander saying I'm better. And I want him on my desk by the end of play. Okay? I want you he's done it again, you fucking little bastard. And I want Homelander saying I'm better. Or maybe even what he says around that, I'm not sure. Contextually. And I want it by the end of the fucking day. A 7mm bolt. Who's that? Oh, it's Derp McDurple. Of the McDurples. Like Edinburgh. McDurples. Aye. Why is Derp McDurple and his son Derp the second junior? McDurple. Aye. Of the McDurple clan. Aye, Scotland. Aye, they got more money than saints. That's why he's been subscribed for 84 years. On account of the fact that the McDurples own a sheep farm. On the Shetland Isles. Aye, they do, aye. You're right, I make you right there, aye. You do. Where the fuck is the exhaust? There's one bolt on the rear, but I don't know how to find that. I don't want to have to jack the car up. I'm hoping to just glitch my way through this entire game if I can. You son of a bitch. Can I not just push this fucking thing in there yet? Fuck it. Let's do it. You do bastard so well. We're gonna you fucking little bastard! That's because that was my name for the first 14 years of my life. The reason that makes me laugh so much is the guy is basically my dad talking to me in his most friendly, comfortable tone. Oh, pissed on my car. Press P instead of J. Well, now I'm pissing everywhere. God fucking damn it. It happens. We're getting older, lads. Sometimes you go to push a car and all that happens is you end up pushing your prostate and you pissed yourself. It's okay. It's alright if the car smells like piss literally forever now because of that. Tiniest little nudge, that was all. Probably too much. Fuck it. Hey! Good enough. Last time I shoved it straight down into that fucking pit. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go under the fucking car, ain't I? Have a fucking look under it. See if we can find where the fucking thing's meant to be fucking screwed in. Right fucking there, I weren't never gonna find it. It leans a little bit to the left. Much like my... What the fuck? I said political views.
I didn't, I said I said Willie.
I said Willie. Right, my man's gonna freak out if he doesn't have a cigarette. Look, he's stressing out. Let's do cigarette. Cup of tea. Ben Affleck. Shut up, Stella. I assume this guy just walks around unzipped at all times. I don't think he's wearing clothes. I think that's the secret thing about this game. Can we see his legs? No. He must not be wearing clothes. Because he just gets in the shower, right? He'd fucking die. It's Finland. He'd freeze and die. Immediately. Okay. Please hold the line while we try to connect you. The streamer you are watching knows you are waiting. Can you smoke in the shower? My baby, you can smoke anywhere. That's the beauty of smoking. There ain't no laws against it. You smoke wherever the fuck you want, boy. God damn, I miss smoking, Negan. God diggity damn, I hate smoking. What did I say? Hot damn, I miss smoking. Negan. Doesn't he have a new show coming out? Bro, yesterday I was talking to you guys about like crap shows that I watched. And I was like, Supernatural was one. And I was thinking like, what were the others? And I couldn't like think off the top of my head yesterday of like some of the shows I watched. The Walking Dead. I watched all the fucking Walking Dead. Perfect, exactly the show that I was saying. Just perfect fucking middle of the road. You fucking bastard. Middle of the road show. Neither very good nor very bad. Just fucking where you need it while you're losing your fucking mind. Perfect. Install the radiator in the front engine compartment. That radiator, that's gotta be it. The fuck does this thing fucking go? Right there? There, probably. 4 7 millers. 7 miller lights. That's what we got. He's already got the 7 millers. My baby. He's already got the fucking 7 millers going. But where? Where is the 7 millers? Can you find them? Almost cried then in that moment because that's the voice I use for Merlin. Not even dead. Can I fucking hold it? Just get this fucking song off. I realize I was something. Oh, guys, I'm doing fine. It hit me that he's gonna die, and that voice isn't gonna be. It'll be weird when I do use that voice to speak to him, and you know, and I do silly little Merlin voice. I'll just get another pet, and it'll be the same voice, I guess. But my god. I fucking cry so much now, man. Partially it's because I'm just in so much pain and always have been, but now I'm actually processing it and it's like healthy in a way. And partially it's just like, my god, you know, old man. What is it with becoming a divorced dad of 2? Can we go back to the Negan impression? Sure. Hot diggity damn, you cry a lot. Radiator hose, all these hose. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, wait, what the fuck are these doing? Okay, I see. They just kind of go in here somewhere. This is fucking the crystal maze. Pipes can only fit one way in. I'm not looking forward to that week that he dies, Merlin. I don't know what the fuck, how to cope with that. Just normal person sadness, you know?
Hey,
This is Sima from Partner Magazine. Fuck off! It's caught up with your last stream. Just want to share that actively read psychology, especially psychology, really helping understanding yourself and mental health. Of course, you need a bit curiosity about the subject too. So foreign. The most foreign sentence so far in the chat room today. And I wish you well, my friend. I don't know if it's me or you at this point, but my brain is functioning at a very low level. I haven't slept. I apparently am extremely emotional. Just found out. And I'm also trying to build a goddamn car in the worst game I've ever played in my entire life. I think you're saying that you enjoyed the last stream, and I appreciate you and love you for it. Well done. You're doing a great job. I'm proud of you. I'm not sure if that's what you're saying or not. I have mental health issues. The car is almost done. I told you I was going to smash it out. What did I tell you? You guys had no faith. Oh, well, I guess it would be nice. Faith, but like a punk song. If I could touch your body, I know not everybody has got a body like you. Oh. I reckon I could do it if I really wanted. I just choose not to. I choose not to excel in other areas to give other people a chance. You're welcome, the world. I've never owned a pet, but do you think it would be nice to record a video of yourself just snuggling with Merlin? I've got tons of them. My God. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to process anything yet because I've only done it twice since becoming a healthy brain. What do you call that? Since having a healthy brain, I've only suffered 2 distinct losses in my life. A very close cousin of mine. Oh, this goes here. I'm dumb. I'm looking at the wrong one. I think it goes down here. And obviously a relationship, a fucking 10-year long relationship, which is fucking insane to get over, to figure out, because you have to just be a complete different person. Your whole life existed around kind of being a two, not being a single entity. Where the fuck does this pipe go? Is I finished building the car myself yesterday and the radiator exploded within 5 seconds. That's what happened to mine last time. The radiator exploding. I feel the fury again. Building. The pull to the dark side. I feel it. A Merlin tattoo. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to get tattooed on me for Merlin. I don't know, man. How did you learn to better process your emotions? Just feel them was all it was. Allow myself to actually get sad. Allow myself to cry. Allow myself to genuinely just have those emotions. Up until a couple of years ago, I didn't feel emotions. I wouldn't allow myself to feel them. I fucking have no idea where this goes. Did Hikia write it? Bottom outlet of the radio. Cool. Fucking threw it across the room. Yeah, I just never did that. A couple of years ago, right at the beginning of COVID, a younger cousin of mine, only a couple of years younger, who was not my brother cousin. So I have a cousin that is like basically my brother and my cousin. We've been over it several times in the stream. Yes, I am a product of inbreeding. No, I don't think anyone is surprised. Like this. I mean, there's the thing. There it is. Got it. Fuck me. And he didn't die of COVID. He was in a road accident. He was on a motorbike. And I just spoke to everyone about it and spoke about how I was feeling. And I just immediately got on calls with family members and cried and never done that before in my life. Just allowed myself to feel how I felt and not feel ashamed about it. And just spoke about him, spoke about how I felt, let myself cry, let myself be sad, let myself be even happy when I was thinking we were laughing about like shit that because he was so funny he would make us laugh, and so we spoke about it. And I did that for however long, and just went through an actual fucking grieving process for the first time in my life. Oh, they don't have screws, right? Okay. Looks like they have screws. I guess they do, but they're just not actual ones. And same with my relationship. If I just boil down the relationship, the relationship that I was in with Emma, for 10 years, the two of us were together for a long time. We made each other much better people, and we're still friends. We talk a bunch. And a lot of what happened to me last year during that breakup was me going through like a sort of triggered state of massive abandonment issues, where suddenly I was alone for the first time ever, and I kind of had all these quiet built up issues, I guess. I don't know, these quietly creeping up this clutch wires. Is that? I think that's that. But in terms of if I remove that factor of it being just like this mental state that I was afraid of, and this child unprocessed trauma part, and just look at it like the parts that are a relationship and a loss, because you do loss, it's loss. It's the same as losing, someone in a death way. Is this dirt or a mosquito? Did the same thing. I just let myself feel fucking sad and let myself cry and shit. And I would cry at random times, and I still do. I still feel a lot of things about that relationship, and it's just obviously not as intense. I think I'll always have a little bit of me that will always feel sad about that relationship, and a little bit of me that will always feel happy about that relationship, and a little bit of me that will feel, a full spectrum of emotions around it. That was a mosquito, you son of a bitch. Come on in. And what I've been doing is just feeling it. Just letting myself feel it. Gotcha, you son of a bitch. Gotta be him dead. And again, I've never cried. I've never let myself feel like an emotion, like learning that an emotion is just a feeling, that a feeling is a thing that you feel for a moment. You isolate it, you let it happen. I have a lot of subconscious walls that come up fucking, you know, like blast doors closed. And I have very little control over them. And I have to fucking manually winch them open again to be in a vulnerable state. And I'm getting better and better at it, but when it would creep up on me, when it gets you, just let it happen. I try not to stop it. The only times I'll stop it is if I'm like, maybe if I'm in the middle of a stream like I just did then, when I wanted to cry over the dog for no reason. Because I can't afford to just fucking lose my mind for half an hour. Not that it even takes that long or anything. I mean, most of the time I've noticed I just kind of, I've said it plenty of times on the stream, but I'll just be walking around the house doing something and suddenly I'm just crying. And sometimes I have a reason, and sometimes I will think of things, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I miss my friend, you know, and sometimes I miss, you know, what we did for each other and how we provided love for each other and how we would look after each other and how I had someone who had my back and now I'm alone and I feel a loss in that way. And sometimes I feel, you know, I'll think back to early parts of our relationship and it will make me laugh and I'll just think about something silly that we used to do, or it will make me feel sad. And I just, and I think my previous relationship with emotions and things was that I would feel guilt if I would think back on something that I should feel sad about, but it makes me laugh. I would kind of feel guilty or something like that. And now I go, no, you're allowed to feel how you feel. You're allowed to feel how you feel no matter what. That's the key, is that you're allowed to feel how you feel about stuff. It's just that I think a lot of us feel guilty for feeling any negative emotions. If I feel angry, if I get pissed off with Emma, fuck you, you fucking left me, you fucking piece of shit. I would feel guilty about it. Oh, why would you feel? You can't tell it. But now I just go, no, you're allowed to feel that way. It doesn't mean anything. You can feel angry about it. Because you do. Just let yourself feel angry for a moment. It doesn't mean that that's your entire being. It doesn't diminish your entire relationship or how you actually feel about someone or, you know, anything like that. It's just how you feel for a moment. And then you let it happen and you let it pass. And what that's doing is that's healthily bringing in a thought, healthily observing it, feeling it and understanding it, and then healthily processing it and allowing it to pass. And what I've been doing my entire life is a thought or emotion comes in and I go crush it down like a fucking one of those compressing things. Shove it the fuck down. Don't feel it. Or feel guilt about it. And it comes in and I go, oh, I feel like such a prick. I feel like such a prick. Oh, I'm such a fucking bastard. And what that does is you don't let it out. It doesn't do the part where you let it through. You don't process it, and so it just fucking sticks in you. It's in there now. It's bottled. It's in a fucking cupboard. You're holding closed. And the more shit you push in there, the harder it is to hold that fucking thing closed, and eventually it gets you. And essentially what's happening is you're bringing in these thoughts and feelings, and you're not processing them. You're not letting them out the other side, and that's how you get a trauma. That's trauma. It's an unprocessed memory. And it's sitting in you like a fucking tumor. And it festers and it can grow and it can compound with other tumors and traumas and they get worse and worse and worse. And I've noticed the few times that I felt sad if I just fucking let it in and I go, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't even want it. And I'm scared of it a lot of the time. I'm scared of how it's going to make me feel. I'm scared of how I'm going to react. I'm scared that it's going to cause me to have even more pain by letting in a feeling, by letting myself feel it, that it's going to cause me to be in further pain, or it's going to cause me to have a panic attack, or it's going to cause me to spiral or something. And I'm petrified of those feelings. And sometimes I can't let myself. Sometimes I have to go I can't deal with this right now. I just can't. I have to fucking push it to one side, and but I try and get back to it if I can, and that's not always easy. But yeah, I've just noticed that by just letting myself allow this stuff to fucking get me and just let myself feel it. No matter how it feels, no matter what the thought is, no matter what's going on, and I let myself just be okay with it and feel it and process it and let it go through. That in a month or two, it doesn't feel uncomfortable anymore, and it also doesn't feel uncomfortable to revisit those memories anymore. And I can, because they don't hold the sting that they did, and it's just not how I've ever processed memories before, particularly difficult ones or uncomfortable ones or sad ones. I either just fucking ignore them until they literally become a blank spot in my memory and I don't even remember the trauma moments of my life, or I don't even think about them because they make me feel uncomfortable and I refuse to go there. And now I can and I feel just more free and I feel lighter and I feel more able to just get on with my life because I let this shit through me. And I know that a lot of people just understand this. But I have never had that kind of relationship with my feelings and my emotions until very recently, recent years. And the more I do it, the easier it becomes, the better it becomes. I wouldn't say it really feels any better or worse or anything like that. But I have to kind of just let it happen. And again, I'm still having to manually leave the gates open. Like if I feel something come in, I'm like, oh, here they go. And I'm like sitting there like override process, override. And I have to override the fucking closing doors, the blast doors, and hold them open. Fucking Captain America with the fucking helicopter. And I'm holding it. And I'm like, just hold the thing open. Let the fucking emotions in. What does it feel like? How does it feel? It's a strange feeling. I'm pretty sure this is the thing that I'm looking for. The clutch wires, it says. But this says clutch lining, so I'm just going to go with this. There you go, Manda. Deserved. Thank you, Anonymous. Hip hop Anonymous. The fuck does this go? What even is that? What am I looking at? So that's how. I don't know if any of that made sense to anyone or it feels like a bit specific to me. I'm sure that those of you that get it. But, beyond that, I don't know. So that thing, I can see where it connects to, but I don't actually have any idea what that part of the car is. I mean, it has to be in here somewhere, because that's the clutch, so... Did it get it? Or was it just saying no? Did I just unscrew the fucking air filter thing again? God, that's so annoying that it lets you do that while you're... Thanks for Shannon being so open. It helps me reflect on my own mental health. Good, man, yeah. It's weird, man. It's a weird process and it's long. That's like, what the fuck is that? I'm looking at a picture, by the way. That's that part? Right. I was kind of right. Remember that Bill Burr bit about if you're a man, you're allowed to do, if you're upset, is go take a shower, cry for 2 seconds, shove all those things back in the jar and carry on. Yeah, that's basically exactly what I've been doing my whole life, but I didn't even do the shower cry part. I didn't cry from the ages of... I think I cried twice. Maybe 3 times between the age of 14 and 30. Around there. I accidentally got it right. Did you see that? By pure chance. Yeah, I didn't cry at all, and and that would also be a source of guilt for me. For example, when my grandma died, this woman who brought me up. Oh my god, it went like that way. I remember being at the funeral like, why aren't I crying? I'm a piece of shit. I should be crying at this. And I don't feel anything. And I was like horrified at myself for this thing. Where the fuck is it? Am I wrong? It's not that thing? I don't even know what part I just put on. Anymore. Is it not this? They don't look screwed in, but I think they are. But it's freaking me out looking at all these other parts. On there. Next to the flywheel and gearbox. Like the gearbox inside the car. But I just had to suppress my emotions so fucking much. That I had no... there is no gearbox. What does it mean, gearbox? Oh, it probably means the fucking actual thing in here that I installed, but I don't remember what it looked like. God, this is becoming an absolute nightmare now. There's so many stupid little bits. Not the one by the flywheel. What's the gearbox? You can actually answer, by the way. I ask questions today. Thank you for protecting me, Lux. Numbness is a problem. Yeah, well, part of my thing, I don't know if I'm just, it's another stream that's turning into me just fucking doing therapy with chat, you know, and chatting stuff. And it's like, I feel like these streams are so annoying. If you're not interested in this kind of stuff, it might be fun. Is that it? Yeah. Also for me, they're probably not good for me to do every day because I can't be this vulnerable for this long. It's like holding those blast doors open is one thing, but they're there for a reason. And I'm just TMIing all over the place. With you, and we could be just talking about God of War or something. The inspection cover. Logan, my son.
And I'm coming.
Thank you for the 36-month resubscription. It's like reviewing those memories from third person. Somehow it's more bearable than from you itself. Yes. This entire time I've been mixing this game up with The Long Drive. I don't know what that is. I think that's that game that looks like the type of shit that PB would play. Inspection cover. Here. I don't honest to God know what I just did, the whole clutch part. We've gone beyond my very, very meager understanding of how to put a car together and what's what vaguely. And we're in just move it around until I see a tick. And then click the button. Territory. The pictures are way too zoomed in on the website that I'm using as well. Go in there. That was where one part of it was. No. Alright. Go in there. No. Just how the game was meant to be played. It's definitely upside down. What is this shape? So fucking hard to tell what the fuck. This is the picture I'm looking at. This one. I mean, that could be fucking anywhere in the car. I have no idea where that is. There's like a radiator pipe thing there, which kind of looks like this side. This game is just so fucking frustrating to play. This, honestly, the building of the car part is not really the game's most frustrating element at all. It is just like trying to do it whilst also managing all the bollocks quality of life shit that you have to fucking do. That was it. Did it tick? No. It's the inspection. Cover the clutch with the inspection cover. I'll do this a little bit. I mean, I feel like I've kind of just thrown it about all over this car. It should have at least flashed the tick at this point, and I don't understand. Right side of the motor. This part here. There it was. I mean, it has to be this fucking thing. There. Should we fucking screw in this thing? This line? No? If the bolts are tightened on the spot, then it won't go. You can't put it on. Was it where it was telling me it was like a... But it just flashed a tick. The tick flashed up, didn't it? Because of how the guy put the engine together. I don't really trust you right now, but you don't need it. Uh-huh. Straight up don't believe you right now. Do you need the inspection cover in my summer car? The inspection cover enables the player to inspect the clutch without taking the engine out. It is bolted to the gearbox using 4 7mm and cannot be painted. This part is not required for the engine operation or inspection. It can be found. So, if I don't attach it, I just found out the inspection cover. I've been running the car with no inspection cover. Mine's working fine at the moment. Nothing. Alright, I guess we just have to fucking live without it then. Oh, she's done him in. I did say if I ask, you can backseat, by the way. I don't know if you mods were not here when I said that. Guess not. Alright, I think we're good. I think I'm just going to go to sleep in the game. Clear out that fatigue. And then not waste electricity. Oh, yeah. Might need new cigarettes soon. New cigarettes, more cigarettes. Okay.
Nikumidori asks, how would you like to be remembered by the people you know?
In death, I don't care. Because I'm dead. I think the way my close friends already remember me is fine. They kind of... I'd like to... By the time I die, I'd like to be a better version of myself than I am. I'm generally always improving as a human, I think. I think I'm, you know, a bit less of a dickhead than I was last year, and he was a bit less of a dickhead than the guy the year before. So ideally by the end of my life, I'm not complete, you know, just confused mess. I think a lot of people misunderstand me. I don't think a lot of people really know who I am. None of you in here do. And you've been watching me, and I've been talking to you and being honest and bearing my soul to you guys, and you guys still don't get it a lot of the time, and I'm like, okay, I'm a fucking weird fucking dude. to really understand me is quite hard to get, I guess, apparently. But generally speaking, people kind of see me as like, I think anyway, they seem to, whenever they're asked or whenever people talk about me or whatever, they seem to see me as a sort of like a bit of a free spirit, bit of a prick, don't do whatever I want, little bit woo, little bit way, you know, a little bit. He's a naughty boy, he says some stupid things, and he's, you know, he's a little bit dangerous, he's a little bit, watch him. Funny, ideally. They remember me as being funny, I think, is my main thing. I'd rather be remembered as someone who was funny, because I think I've put a lot more effort into. I'll ride a wave of a joke more often than not. I try and make sure that if I'm doing something silly or being, you know, or being rude or I'm being offensive or something, that I'm being funny at the same time, so that it's, you know, at least what I did, you know, someone's crying, but at least everyone else is laughing, you know.
Hei, olen Simo Kumppa.
Fuck off! Simo. Honest, authentic, and true to myself. I want people to truly believe that, because I think that many people have trust issues, and many people don't believe me because I'm on the internet and I'm just like talking, and I don't believe anyone, and they're just full of shit. If their income is somewhat based on your perception of me and your perspective of me, you have to like me to want to give me money, kinda. So I'd think I was full of shit too, but I like to think that I've proved myself as being genuinely truthful and honest to a fault. I very rarely am lying to people about stuff. If I do, it will be some sort of white lie for, like, I guess in the same way that, like, we were watching that video where Cody Co was like, got himself into trouble with a bit of a lie. I probably am guilty of doing that myself as well. Or otherwise, I'm lying to you in the same way that I lied to PB Orkish and Cord for Rota, in that I, you know, set them up to believe one thing that was happening in the game, and it was months of lying to them. It was really rough, really hard to do, but I knew that, like, the payoff was gonna be, they'd appreciate it, and also it was a better reflection of the story and the art that I was trying to present. So, like, I will lie like that, but beyond that, I'm pretty fucking brutally honest with people. Which not a lot of people actually like. People say they like it. People like to write on a piece of paper about themselves that they like it when people are brutally honest or authentic. But actually, when confronted with it, most people dislike it. Is an experience that I have discovered through trial and error over my life. But it's a nice quality on paper that people appreciate. So when I'm being remembered for something, if I can be remembered as being authentically, truthfully honest and authentically myself, that would be nice. And I think lastly, as the savior of all men, I like to think of myself as a savior of people. That I am the one and only being on this planet that has saved all of us. I have a savior complex, according to a person that watched 12 seconds of the stream. But yeah, I don't know, maybe just that I was good to people. That deep down I'm not a bad person. Deep down, like, on the surface it was all fluff and bullshit and quite spiky at times, and I'd rub people the wrong way, and my brutal honesty will rub people the wrong way, but also so will my jokes, and the way that I am with people will sometimes doesn't always mesh with a lot of personality types. But that ultimately I don't think I'm a bad person, and hopefully they don't think so either. But generally speaking, I've usually tried to put other people before myself if I can. Thank you for the money, I deserve it. I am the savior, Chris. Thank you so much. But yeah, generally speaking, I think I do think of a lot of other people, and I spend quite a lot of my time kind of thinking of other people and trying to put other people first if I can, and really just try and be there for people if they want me to be around, and I don't know, whatever that translates to. Savior complex, I guess. So I guess somewhere in there, man. But I also think I've done a pretty... One of the good things about being this brutally honest... Thank you again for the next 10. Because I did save your life. I am the savior of man itself. I appreciate it, thank you. Got what I was saying. So, that's why I don't ever respond to notifications until afterwards, but always feel guilty about it. There's another one. Just abusing. Nothing even written. Didn't even write anything with that one. Just threw another tenner at me for saving his life. I am the savior of man. What did I say? I feel like I was going to say something. This is the thing I said yesterday where I now have this fucking hangnail in my brain. Where I have a fucking like, what was I going to say? What's the name of that actor? What's the name of that feeling? Now I have to sit with it for the fucking rest of the day. It like doesn't go away because I have OCD. It's the weirdest, most annoying feeling. What was that? Bits, damn, 3,000 bits. Thank you, Chris. Damn. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. This one goes out to my boy Chris. Chris 1. Chris 1. Did I spell it wrong? Is there a space?
It is official. KRS-One, #1.
Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris.
Yeah, I'm spitting you, they nothing fancy. Think I can't be with this microphone on handy. Radio and video bands me, they can't stand me. I'm the opposite of these hoes, dancing in panties. Truth seeker, I write for people.
Truth seeker.
Truth teacher.
Truth teacher.
Truth seeker, I bring the evidence.
Proof seeker.
True leader, bringing solutions to the insanity. The strategy, avoid calamity and tragedy. Do not let technology run off with your humanity. I deal with reality, not lemon or Hannity. This is why most of these rappers are not matching me. It's a catastrophe. They got you looking for a screen, and the screen is showing you scenes. What your culture means: a society of poverty, drug dealers and fiends. These ain't the images to show you real. Rappers like KRS-One are nowhere on the scene. They promote rappers that contradict Dr. King's dream. These acts are deliberate. They part of the same scheme. Cop shot the kid. I still hear him scream.
This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh.
Just straight
Yeah.
and narrow or you will not last. Slick Rick told y'all. Good night. Turn it up.
Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him out the box, Chris. Out the box, Chris. Knock him
Real
out the box,
low.
Chris.
Real low.
Out the box.
Knock him out the box, Chris. This
Chris has already got
Real
this. Oh, maybe I'm
low.
wrong.
This shit, bro. A sellout, I am not.
Whatever, anyway. Chris 1. KRS 1. Beast! Love that song. Goes out to my boy Chris Mack. Knock him out the box, Chris. And Jesus as well. Donated $10. Thanks for taking over this shit job. I'm done. He's out. He's out, baby. You hear that, Hikia? You are a king, sir. I am a king. Yes, I am a king. These people, they don't deserve me. You were saying one of the good things about being brutally honest. Oh, one of the good things about being brutally honest and just being very authentic to myself is that the people that are around me get me. You know, like the ones that have left have left. The ones that don't like me and they've never been around. The ones that eventually reveal themselves to not like me or eventually reveal themselves to be anti-me or an antithesis to who I am and my being will eventually reveal that in some way, and we will end up parting ways. But because I'm generally my actual self all the time, I think the people will just remember me for being me. Not everyone. Most people will probably just remember me for fucking making dick jokes or, you know, fucking being PewDiePie's editor or some bollocks. Where is the handbrake? And yeah, so because I've always been very true to myself, not always, that's a lie, because in recent years, I go there or there, probably goes there, yeah. I've been pretty true to myself. I think, oh, it was backwards. Yeah, of course it was. Yeah, I think my friends, who are the only ones whose opinions matter to me, really, as frustrating as it can be to be online and everyone is like, oh, bro, do you think like this? Or, you know, I know how I come across to a lot of people, and I know how a lot of people probably perceive me to be. And you just have to kind of swallow it, you know? Yeah, whatever, okay. And I'm good at swallowing. Those jokes. Those are the jokes. Some people will just remember me for fucking shit joke. Exactly that. The fuck was the same. My brain ain't on today. I did not sleep enough last night. But yeah, because my friends' opinions matter. And those are the people who are my friends, who are my very close friends, are my close friends because I feel safe around them to be my actual self. So I am my actual self and they accept me for it. And no one's ever done that in my life, apart from like 3 people maybe up in all of my years until I started to hang out with my close friends who are my very close friends now. And they will only know me for who I actually am. So therefore they will only remember me for who I actually am, and that's kind of what I want to be remembered for. Thank you so much. Right, I was doing my running for Senate thing, and you're calling me now? I'm in the middle of a fucking speech. I'm at the podium.
Hei, olen Simo Kumppani lehdestä.
Why doesn't he leave me alone? Right, what do you want? Quantum Magazine, I presented the greatest offer. Only little money for a new subscription. How's it going to be? What? The most foreign. If I let him speak it out, will it go away? Will he stop calling?
2 kuukautta saat uskomattomaan hintaan 9 markkaa 95 penniä plus toimituskulut. Sen jälkeen tarjous jatkuu yhä seuraavat 2 kuukautta hämmästyttävään 19 markan 95 pennin plus toimituskulut hintaan, jonka jälkeen tilaus jatkuu toistaiseksi meidän aina edullisen 29 markan 95 pennin plus toimituskulut jäsenhintaan. Mutta ei tässä vielä. Juuri nyt saat tilaaja lahjaksi täysin ilmaiseksi.
How long does it last?
Alusvaatesetin kesän muotiväreissä ruskeana, keltaisena tai vaalean sinisenä. Tämän lisäksi saatte käytännöllisen rullamitan, viileän jääkaappimagneetin, pirteän punaisen kumppanilehden mainosmukin sekä ällistyttävän hyödylliset pinsetit suurennuslasilla ja valolla pelkän toimitusmaksun maksamalla. Pistetäänkö tilaus tulemaan? Mitä sanot? Tartutteko tähän
Oh my god, he's still going. I've still got some of these to eat.
Tilaa itsellesi ja ilahduta kaveria lahjatilauksella. Miten tehdään? Tilaatteko?
Oh my god.
Anteeksi, en kuullut mitä sanoitte. Oletteko te vielä siellä? Haloo?
Hello? Hello?
No vittu, en olisi sinulle myynyt, vaikka kerjäisit perkeleen köyhä kusipää.
Wow. Holy shit. Please tell me he doesn't ring again. Now that we've listened to the whole thing. Last week on Saturday I ate a donut that I was allergic to. By Saturday night, my throat was destroyed. I had a really sore throat from it. Which was a strange reaction to have. And it hasn't gone away. And so now sometimes when I eat things, it hurts. And now it just has to hurt for a fucking little while. Fucking annoying! Alright, we did the handbrake. Oh, no, there's another one. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Apparently there's another one under here somewhere. Oh, is it in this side? Is it where? In the rear next to the left wheel. Is that not it? How's that not it? Am I crazy? One 5mm one under the car, in the rear, next to the left wheel. This is PewDiePie, yeah. Can't you tell? There it is. It's not next to the left wheel, that's in the middle. Never understood that comment. Can you explain it to me, Areg, before you leave? Because I know you're just immediately going to leave. Please explain it to me.
Hei, olen Simo Kumppaninen.
Oh my god. Can I disconnect the phone? You look like him. Yeah, but I don't know. So what are you really? You just want to say... It's always been a weird comment. You want to say something about me and PewDiePie. You want to ask something about me and PewDiePie. You could just ask, are you Brad1? Did you used to edit for PewDiePie? Do you still speak to Pewds? Hi Marzia. Any of those ones. They make sense to me. They annoy me because I'm just so sick of ever, I never need to speak about it ever again in my life if I don't need to. But are you PewDiePie? Or is this PewDiePie? Is always the weirdest one to me. I never get it. Okay, bro, I won't joke about it anymore. Yeah, but it's not a joke. I'm just genuinely curious because people come in and say it all the time. Is this PewDiePie? Are you PewDiePie? And I don't. Maybe I just don't get the joke, I guess. Alright, here we go. Fuel tank. That's the big boy here. How many years has it been? I know, dude. 4? Almost exactly 4. People still fucking... go in. 711 mils and 112. Lamo, I was just joking. Didn't know that people actually think you're PewDiePie. No one thinks I'm PewDiePie. I know what you were saying. How old are you, Arag? Just out of curiosity. It's one that I've never understood of all of the comments that I get, you know. So I'm like, just trying to figure it out. I just like to get into the brain. Oh wow, 25, bro. It's still pretty young. You know what? You're pretty young. Not young enough to get away with it, but pretty young. What's happening here? Did I pick up the wrong one? 11 mil. Probably old video showing on recommended. What the fuck are you asking right now? Even more confusing. Oh, you're saying that because there's old videos that none of them link to this though, apart from like little in jokes, but they're not like actual links. Not like a host, you know. Remember the old hosting thing? All of the Vertigo Gaming viewers would come in and be like, "Hi, Verts," and we'd be like, "This isn't the Vertigo Gaming channel. He's just hosting," and they couldn't understand it. And it was always Verts' viewers. They're so fucking weird. No one else's channel ever in the history of hosting or like hosting this channel would ever get it wrong. That was 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 112, right? You're all Reddit and no fun. I mean, what do you want? I think I'm pretty fun. I'm just... here's what happened because you don't understand. And I'm going to explain it to you and you're not going to get it still because I think we've all figured you out. But a lot of the time people come in and go, "Is this PewDiePie channel?" And then they immediately leave. And I never get an answer as to why they said that. And I just like to get into the... I want to know the fucking flow chart that your brain went through to come to this channel and type the words, "Is this PewDiePie?" Because it just doesn't make sense as a joke or a comment. Whether it's a joke or as a statement, it still doesn't make sense to me. Of all of the PewDiePie comments that I get, and there's a lot of them, decreasing over the years, thank God, there is a lot of them. So I've always been curious about that comment. That's all. So I was just curious. I was just asking you, bruv. You're all right. Don't worry. Breathe. It's okay. We can't all be funny or interesting. Areg. Oleg. Where are you from? Bulgaria? Areg? What's his name? Areg. That is an Iranian name. Armenia. Good enough. That's basically Bulgaria. Dude, I nailed it. That was pretty good. That's basically Bulgaria. World map with countries. World map with countries. I've got no idea where it is. Bulgaria's there. So if it's 14 or 12, I win. I win geography lesson. 14, North Macedonia. 12, Serbia. God damn it. Where's Armenia? It's not even on there. Armenia is not even a country. Oh, it's there. Pretty close. Even closer to Iran. I was right. Pretty close. Pretty close for me. I didn't go to school, guys. I want you guys to remember I didn't go to school. So whenever you're like, oh, you don't know where Armenia is? I didn't go to school and I still got really close. Pretty good. At what point do you just start saying, no, it wasn't me? Yeah, right? But I feel like that would just entice them to be more annoying, though. You know what I mean? If I just go, yeah. I mean, most people come in, type, is this PewDiePie? And then leave. Without me even responding. So really, I don't have to do anything. What the fuck? We've got two Aregs in chat. The lesser and the greater Areg. But which is which? I think we already know. I believe we already know. What do you do for work, Areg? New Areg. Programming. Jesus. No hope. And you thought you were funny? There's never in the history of man been a funny engineer, a funny programmer, a funny coder. You get your thing and we get ours, okay?
In the beginning, there were two tribes, the engineers and the comedians. And they'd never met. The engineers built the world, and the comedians made them laugh, even though they usually didn't get the joke. And all was well, until one day, a chat room was born. A chat room that would combine these two tribes and change the face of the earth forever.
No. He says no, ladies and gentlemen. He says he wasn't trying to be funny, ladies and gentlemen. This you? You know what a joke is? You're trying to be funny, baby. No more jokes. Alright, connect the fuel filler with the fuel tank pipe. Apparently like in here somewhere. Yep, there it is. And that doesn't need to be bolted on. It really feels like something that should be bolted on. And then push the car out of the garage. Really know how to... Oh, I pissed on it again, you fucking idiot. Going in the lake. Oh, okay. Battery and electrical system. We're getting there. This bit is the bit I hated the most last time, if I remember. The wiring and stuff. And I think I'm going to sit down for it.
Autobots, roll out.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. The Transformers, robots in disguise. The Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers.
Thank you. I know. Incredible. The incredible talent. God damn it, I pissed again. No more jokes.
The flies are beginning to appear once again. Oh, I must wash away the filth.
We're gonna need cigarettes and food probably tomorrow. We should probably go and do that at some point. When I did the wiring for the car last night, I kept dropping the wires and they just vanished into the abyss. It was horrible, yeah. I'm glad to hear that it hasn't been updated and changed in any way. In this section of the guide to my summer car, you will find information about the battery and electrical system in the Satsuma car. We will tell you where to get the battery and how to lead the wires throughout the car. In addition, we show an accurate guide on how to connect the battery so that we don't get electrocuted. I'm so good at presenting if I wanted to be. I could do it. Guys, I think you all agree. Right? Presenter. I have to pre-record those every time, and then I hit a button. I can't read. My only problem with presenting is that I can't read. If the Joe Biden brain hits me, it's over. Whoever's paid me to present some bullshit. It's over. You wasted your money. It's Jova. Jojo. Right, a few wires and you have light. Yeah, you say that, but this is a fucking shit show. The installation of the electrical system in the car means that you are close to finishing the assembly of the car. Remember not to install the used battery from the garage. Go to the store and buy a new one. The entire installation is performed with a single wiring mess that you will find on the shelf in the garage. To connect the items together, you keep moving. I thought it was like you keep moving. From the top! Cut! He fucked it up again. I don't know why. Just read the words, you know? How hard can it fucking be? Just read the words. Alright, from the second paragraph. Speeding. To connect the items together, you keep moving the held wires over the desired... You said it weird. Cut. You said it weird. You said you keep where... I don't know. It was just a weird inflection on the word keep. And I need you to do it from the second paragraph. No, you can't speak. He's past it, dude. He's past it. Yeah. He's over the hill, bro. Yeah. Alright, from the second paragraph, if you don't mind, whenever you're ready. To connect the items together, you keep moving the held wires over the desired location until you see its name. Then you press the action key. You go to the second element, aim, the name, and the OK symbol will appear. Press F and the connection is ready. The order doesn't matter, you can combine pairs in any order. Note: you can't make a bad connection. The game allows us to connect the elements only if we choose the right combination. On this page, we provide only a list of the main elements of the car. In addition to them, there are additional tuning parts, which you can purchase during the game. Pretty good, man. Who's he talking to? What? That's the most perfect fucking presenting you've ever heard. Could be a present. Leah sucks compared to me, dude. Give me all of her jobs. I'm going to present Forza and Dying Light. Maddie Moat? Maddie who? Call your boy up. I can do it if you want. I can do anything if you give me enough money. That's the key. In the case of some objects, you'll have to do a little bit of work to find the correct point. This means the installation may look a little different than in the picture below. For convenience, we also present a table with quick extraction of the required connections. Oh, I could do it. I choose not to. Otherwise Leah wouldn't be able to eat. How's Leah supposed to pay for sausages? Hey, if I took all the work from her. Oh, if I took all the work from her, how's she gonna pay to eat? What would Julia Hardy do if I took all the jobs? I love Julia Hardy. Does anyone know who that is? Probably shouldn't say that online because I truly mean it and don't know her. It's one thing to be like, man, I love PB. It's one thing to be like, you know who's beautiful? Murgles. Because I know them and they know me. But to just randomly throw out that I am and have always been completely, totally head over heels in love with Julia Hardy. That's creepy. Don't do that. Okay? Back to whatever the fuck this is. Alright, so what is it saying? I read it, but I don't know what it means. First install new battery. Okay, well, that's nice and simple. I can do that. What I can do. Now, sitting on the shelf, will it have lost battery? Should I give it a charge before we chuck it in? Just to be sure. Just to top it up. I could leave it topped up. I could pop to the shops now. What's the time? God, I wish I knew the fucking time. Is there a way to tell the time in this game? From the house, I mean? What's that? A Wookiee. What is that? An owl. Not a clock though, is it? Probably the TV. How do they live with no clock in the house? I mean, what the fuck? Anonymous gifted Julia Hardy a sub. Oh my god, Julia Hardy sub! Imagine. She wouldn't spit on me if I was on fire. Although I wouldn't mind if Come on, man. Didn't even say it, bro. Didn't even say it. Alright, next to the fridge, really? Oh no. I don't know what time that is. What time does Timo's shop close? What doesn't it say? 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. Can I make that? That's 420. 420 blaze it, baby. No, I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna install the thing. A lot of you probably don't even know who Julia Hardy is. You might recognize her. She presented the Minecraft stuff a while back. If you've ever seen any Minecraft cringe compilations, she didn't do any cringe stuff, but you would recognize her probably, I think. Maybe from those. I remember her from a show called Game Face. Is anyone old enough to remember Game Face? And I was pretty young when it was on TV. And this fucking like super hot. I was a child. So before you attack me for bringing up the fact that she was hot first, I was a teenager. And this super hot, like, flesh tunnel, metal-looking girl was on the screen presenting video games to me. And I was like, oh, okay. Who knew? Who knew I was going to fall in love for the rest of my life in this moment? That's about it. I don't know anything about it. I think Leah actually knows her, so I really shouldn't do what I'm doing right now because it's the most fucking cringe and awkward thing when you make a joke and then you actually have to interact with them one day and it's like, oh my god, what have I done? Holy shit, did you actually build the engine? Yeah, boy, we're here. We're doing the wiring now. I'm fucking smashing it, dude. I'm absolutely killing it. Some of us are just good at everything. Some of us are more powerful than you could ever know. But do I connect the wires or what? What do I do? The main harness connector. Aha. Wiring mess. Main harness connector is what I'm looking for. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's in the car and I pull it out? Have the guide up? Yeah, no, I've used the guide this time. Fuck doing it. Fuck doing it raw. I don't do it raw no more. Alright? I got 17 kids. I don't do it raw no more. Maybe not. The main harness connector can be found at the top of the engine compartment on the left when viewed from the front. Yeah, I mean, that's great. I know. Oh, I have to use wires to connect that. Right, fucking hell. Hickey's so pissed off that I'm not using Hickey as the guide, by the way, Orcish. Keeps shit-talking this guide. Even though it's working just fine. The guide I'm using has pictures. That's why I'm using it. And Hickey is so... taking it so personally. It's unbelievable. What's happening? Okay, well, fucked it up, I guess. Where's all the wires? Gary, thank you for the 31-month resub. My son. It's like Gary here from like Shetland Isles. Does anybody know where my waterbed's going? Mom! Where's my waterbed? Gary, you've become one with the waterbed. You are no longer human. You are but one part man and one part waterbed. Look what he just wrote. So pissed. So, it's a strange guy, but it's working for him. So taking it personally. It's unreal. Hikir thought that, like... Hikir so thought that we were going to play this game again, and I'd be like, oh, Hikir, please help me. And he'd worm his way back into my good graces. No. Get the fuck out of my sight. So what do I wire up? So I just... connect it to the ignition coil. Oh, I see. I do it in this order. Right. Oh, for... The ignition coil will be going to the ignition. What the fuck? What button do I press to use the wiring mesh? I don't just click? Or do I do it from the other side and then go to the wiring mesh? Ignition switch or the ignition coil? Is there a different thing? Is that the ignition coil? Is the ignition switch the ignition coil? When Brad's wheels fall off, Hikir's gonna be like, so smug. He's already so smug every time something happens. He like let me drive around the whole fucking thing the other day. And then because something went wrong, he wrote a little fucking like Brad Sip in the chat, as if it was like this massive got ya, because he knew in his head that it was going to go wrong. You know? And was like, well, if you'd have let me backseat game, that would never have happened. You should... Dude. You saw nothing. No, but is the ignition coil different to the ignition switch? Genuine question. I am asking. I fucking hate this game and I don't care anymore. I just want to be done. Ignition coil. Oh, what? How do you fucking use the wires? I remember this being my least favorite bit last time, and it is going to be again. Oh my god! Do I not just click? Oh yeah, you press the use button. Where is the wires? I've lost them now. They've glitched into the fucking center of the earth. There it is. Because I was too busy doing presenting. Nope. Is the use button not F? It is F. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, this game. Bruv! Breathe. I'm gonna go fucking crazy in it. I'm gonna actually lose my fucking mind. Oh my good god. Now what's happening? Oh, it is connected. Oh, I'm so stupid. Wednesday DM reveal the deal from a deity to res my character to have a level in something called True Artificer ever 2 wizard levels. Not sure if would be worth it. Literally have no idea what you're saying right now, but I appreciate you either way. To res my character, you have to take a level in something called True Artificer every 2 wizard levels. I see. A deal with the devil. That's interesting though, at least it's not Warlock. Sounds more like Warlock. Alright. Ignition coil. Regulator. That fucking Clutch song, Regulator. What a fucking banger, dude. What an appropriate banger. I wonder if we can get away with it. We can play a live version of it. No, we can't. We can play a live version of it. No, that's not even... We can play a live version of it. No, we can't. We can play a live version of it. No, we can't. We can play a live version of it. Maybe. Clutch full live show at Wacken, which is the festival that Wack Stephen holds in his back garden every year. Go on, son. He's got my hairline. Oh, there you go. What is that? Denmark? Flag? Is that where Wacken is? I hate clapping. Dude, I hate it so much. When everyone's clapping like that, I hate it. I want everyone to stop and I can't stand it. Got to keep going because the game won't stop with me. So fucking good, man. I'll give you the actual song so you can hear the studio version so you know whether you actually like it or not. It's a fucking beast, dude. I love that song. Wakes me up, you know. A good wake-up song. Yes, you are waking up in the morning. You are like, oh, my face is full of fog. My face is full of sleeping fog. Well, no longer. I present to you Clutch, the Regulator songs. Very nice song for your waking up. Can't get this, can I? Look, there it is under there. Oh, I fucking hate this game so much. Hi, Sally Mute. Not to be confused with Orcish, who is Sally Butt. Who is... Oh, fuck me. Well, guess we're smoking now. Who is an involuntary Sally Butt. Dream with the feathers of angel stuff beneath your bed. Sorry, I know I'm annoying. I'd apologize if I knew it in Armenian. I'd apologize, but I'm afraid I don't. Is the clapping noisy or cringe? Both. I don't want it. You're not a musician. Hey, you're not musicians. Stop. I don't even care if they want you to clap. You know, they want you to clap because they want audience participation. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm here to see them, not you. You're not part of the band. Fucking shut up. I hate it. I find it incredibly cringy and noisy and annoying. But I am a horrible old man. So, who knows? Who knows whether I'm correct? I am. I'm always correct because I'm a white man. And we don't know any other way. Yes, but we agreed at Celibates Anonymous we wouldn't discuss this publicly. Maybe you agreed to it, but if you actually go and check the piece of paper, I didn't actually sign it with my own name. Haha. I signed it with a completely different name. Haha. I signed it with Pee Wee Herman. Haha. I wrote Pee Wee Herman on the NDA sign. Haha. Idiot. I wrote Pee Wee Herman, you fucking idiot. You piece of shit. What the hell did I just do? Alright, we're doing alternator. Today we will be alternating between randomly crying and making jokes at Orcish's expense. Please tune in to the Braidwote experience here every day for that exact content over and over again. Where is the alternator? Isn't it this thing? Which one is it? There it is. It's in there somewhere. It never gets old. Well, I'm furious. Well, I'm... well, I'm... there it is. I mean, look, that's dead on. Radio harness. Connect the alternator with the regulator. No. That's not what it means, though. Is that what it means? Connect the alternator to the regulator? That can't be right. Drink with the feathers. Drink with the feathers of angels. Those are the lyrics. Drink with the feathers of angels stuck beneath your drink. The drinky drinky. Connect the alternator with the regulator. Is that true? It wants me to do that? It can't be right. I can't tab out either to see anything because it will drop the wiring harness and I'll never find the alternator again. Well, I hate the game. Which part is the fucking alternator? Dude, I hate this bit the most. It's funny because this is probably the bit that I have the most experience with in real life because I used to install car radios and sometimes we'd have to connect it to the actual battery in the front. Because some cars are really fucking weird built. What the fuck is happening? Does it already still think it's connected to the alternator? Maybe it already thinks it still is. And then from the main harness go to the positive terminal. And then from the positive to the starter. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Leave the wires, take the size 7 wrench. Z-Bahn. That's what we've got. Unscrew the 2 bolts of the starter. Okay. Connect the... What the hell was that? The battery fall out? No. Am I supposed to fucking tighten that in somehow? Okay, hopefully that hasn't completely butchered everything. I bet it has. Connect the headlight left with the headlight ramp right. And what? And then main harness. Radiator fan. And then connect the negative terminal. Can't. The ground connector. Does it still think I'm connected to the headlamps? I don't know what I'm connected to. What am I fucking connected to? How do I reset it? Just purposefully fuck one up? Swear to God if that's that guy again.
Hei, olen Simo.
Oh my God. Why is it when I ask questions, no one answers, but when I don't, they do? How is that possible? How do I disconnect the wiring? Ah, there it is. Where is the battery ground wire? Battery ground connector. Is that it? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm lost. I'm so confused. Connect the front lights connector and with headlight left and headlight right, which we did. And then connect main harness connector with the radiator fan, which we did. Connect the negative terminal to the ground connector. And I don't know how to do that. Plus, I don't know what if I'm connected to something already. Which I must be, because otherwise I should be able to connect to this. So, what am I connected to? Song makes me dissociate. Somewhere in here is a fucking battery grounding thing. But I don't know where. Where on earth is the battery ground? Place the wiring closer to the bottom of the radiator. It doesn't show. Okay, I have to unscrew the bolt more. Scared the whole fucking car's gonna fall apart. That's not the starter, right? That thing below it. Unbelievably annoying game. This should be able to connect to... Oh, it did it. Good Christ. Now do I re-screw it? Yes. Why not play something else? I was dared to play this game. Double dared, actually. I don't very often even pick the game on the channel. We are moving inside the car. There are several wires coming out of the fuse box. Well, I think I need to go to sleep. I'm going to save the game because I don't trust this game for shit. The name's Dad. Double Dad. See? Did time go forward? Yes. Oh, good God. Oh, good Christ. That's gonna be... There's no way that's a door handle. Oh. The light switch. You beauty. You fucking beauty, mate. I fucking tell you, mate. What a fucking beaut. Now that's a fucking beautiful fucking alligator. This'll actually work out better for us, I think. I should probably check if I have an electricity bill. Hell, huh. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, the absolute piss box. God, I hate the sounds of people eating when it makes that kind of noise. Toodle's gonna start me. She's gonna start on me now. Because the other day I gave her shit for saying the exact same thing. We're going to town. We're doing it. We're going to town, boys. We're gonna get ourselves some goddamn dinner. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do now, now boy, now boy. But first, it's time for What's in the Mailbox? Is there something in the mailbox for us today? I sure hope so. As usual, of course, we bring the car to a stall. Stop the engine because I have no idea how to stop it. My winter car is still in development. Advertisement. Electric company. Gotcha, bitch. Did it pay it? Pay it. Yes. You trying to fucking cuck me? You are a fool. I am uncuckable. That's my secret power. It's been my secret power all along. The uncuckable. The all-powerful. Come on, son, let's go, let's go, let's go. What day is it? Thursday? Thank fucking Christ. It's not Saturday or Sunday. Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, sucking your mama. I wonder what they're going to really do that's going to make my winter car any different. Do we know? It's obviously going to be a different car, but and a different map. But like at its core, what's going to be different? They won't have a tractor or a moped. They'll like replace the basic functional things, but freezing and like maybe the roads will be slippery and shit, which is honestly just, that sounds like the worst thing ever. New car, new jobs, new people, same map, but the lake's frozen over. Oh, well that changes everything. That makes the game so much easier if you can walk across it. But ultimately the building of the car part is exactly the same. Doesn't actually sound that appealing. It doesn't sound appealing to me because now I've played this one twice. I have no fucking fucks to give about ever playing it again. The very slight appeal that a sequel, My Winter Car, had has been obliterated because you forced me to play this one twice, reducing any and all interest to nil. It'll have to be another dare. I didn't take the fish out of the freezer. Again! God fucking damn it. There's no way it's going to defrost in time. Well, Brad, what you can do to defrost it quick? Shut up! Right now. Before you tell me how to defrost the fish. Before you tell me how to defrost the fish, I don't want to hear it drinking. What will I eat? Oh, you know what I found out last night? Most appropriate music. I'm allergic to Heinz tomato soup. Devastated. My favorite soup. They make it with fucking corn flour or corn something. Bastards. So now I can never eat soup again. I'll never have soup again. That's it. Music. I can never eat soup again, guys. I want soup. Oh, do you want soup, you fucking privileged whore? Oh, look, everyone. Oh, look, it's a privilege whore. Oh, look at you whoring up all your privilege in front of me. How fucking dare you? I'll never eat soup again. And you're just slutting up and down with all your privileges. Slutting up all the soups. Soup slut. Wow. It's the privilege whore with all her soup sluttery. What the fuck just happened? This isn't rain. Why does it look like that? I can't see anything. Window wipers. Look at that. Nailed it. I am the master. Master.
Master, your urine bar is too low. Please seek more urine. Please find a source of urine and replenish the stores.
So yeah, I'll probably never have soup again, or if I do, it will be some disgusting soup that I don't want to eat, or I'm actually starving in a post-apocalyptic situation and I'm just eating whatever I can find. Devastated. I even defrosted a bit of bread for it. I defrosted a bit of bread and decided to have a nice tin of soup. And I sat there, waited for the bread to defrost. Sat there patiently waiting for bread to defrost. Because bread defrosts nice and quick. And then I was like, oh, I better just double check actually that there, yep, I'm allergic to it. Cool! Allergic to it. It's the worst feeling. Got that bread in the freezer. I've got tons of bread in the freezer because everyone left it here when they came to that barbecue. Everyone brought bread and rolls and stuff, so they were just in there. I don't even want to eat bread. Bread makes me feel like shit, makes you fat and gross. Stop eating bread if you want to look good. And I do want to look good, but I'm also a drug addict. And my drug right now is bread. Bread slander. It's true, man. Bread makes you so fucking fat and bloated, it's gross. You want to lose weight? Just stop eating bread and sugar and drinking alcohol. And then intermittent fast. And you're done. That's it. You're losing weight. You don't need to work out. You don't need to move. You don't need to do anything. You just do that. That's all you need to do. But it's horrible. It fucking sucks living that way. So I keep relapsing and having pizzas and defrosting bread. Replace bread with potatoes. Yeah, potatoes aren't just a bomb of carbohydrates. Great idea. Maybe if I wanted to remove every last light in my life. I mean, that's it. It just comes down to whether it makes you happier to be beautiful and skinny or fat and full of sugar. Delicious, delicious sugar. You can't do this to me. You're allergic to vanilla? That's a specific one. Hi, F-Thread. Good to see that you're still alive. I'm glad that you swing by every now and then so we can check your pulse. He lives.
He lives again. The power of an F-thread in the palm of his hand. He lives in you. He lives in me. He watches over every schizo-affective person we see.
The power of F-Thread in the palm of your hand. He's not schizo-affective, but he is crazy and he admits it. You admit it, don't you, F-Thread? That you are clinically insane. He's clinically insane and he also looks like Jason Segel. Is that his name, Jason Segel? What's his name? You know the guy. Comedy writer. He's in that show that I never watched that everyone watched. Mother's How I Sucked Your Mum. Not Steven. Now I want to watch The Lion King. Isn't that song from Lion King 2? Am I crazy? My God! There you go, F-Thread. Enjoy. A fresh, delicious sub. Delivered right to your door. Subway. I really hope the car works. I was about to say I really hope the car works so that I can drive to the shop and back quickly. Like I'm not going to immediately turn the game off. Is there even anything else to do? Participate in the awkward race? Drive what? To Grandma? We'll go drive to Grandma. I mean, what else? Nothing. Just as soon as the car is built and I do my lap, I'm done. I'm turning it the fuck off. I'm annoyed that we're having to do this shop trip because I was really I was starting to feel like maybe we're going to finish the game today. Now I'm seeing that we probably won't. Probably going to be one for tomorrow.
It's going to be one for the record books.
Don't know why I said that, but it felt like that's what I was going to say. Those tropey lines that they always say and stuff. And then the part of my brain that is much like F-Threads, partially insane, takes over and just says, say it, say the thing. If you're not saying stuff, then you're not streaming. So just say the thing that came up in your brain in that moment.
Gonna be the one for the record books.
All right. Well, you didn't have to put the accent on it. And what were you doing with your eyes? That's where we're at. That's me working, showing my working through my showing the working out of what the fuck is going on in my head every day. Lion King 2 is responsible for more furries than the first one. Oh, for sure, yeah. Everyone wants to fuck those lions. It's weird. I don't, but everyone does. I don't even like the Lion King 2. I don't think I've even seen it. I just know that one song because of the live Lion King, and it's a banger. He lives in you. Is Maya in here? No, we can play it. I think we can get away with it. I don't know if I have it though. I am now not looking at the game. He lives in me.
In London's West End. It's a multi-award-winning musical, of course. It's opened its doors, and since then, 8 million people have seen the show. It's wonderful.
I went on Wednesday, thought it was fantastic.
Did you?
Lying.
Yes, I did. You must go and see it. You probably know the story, but if you don't, anyway, The Lion King tells the story of a lovely
What is it with
lion
British
cub
makeup
called
with this?
Simba.
Why do they?
He's growing up in the
Why do they
Pride
put
Land
foundation
and
on their
he's
lips?
eventually going to become Lion King.
Where did
So
that come
we've got
from?
a real treat for you this morning. Here's the cast from the London stage production performing.
Those
for you
memes of the girls
Lives in
online on TikTok that do it. Mañana, mañana, y mañana, en voy mañana. This is me singing.
And the spirit of life.
Brad, shut up. Me in the crowd. Brad, shut the fuck up.
Mama Melania.
Brad, you don't even. It's
And the
offensive.
voice. With the tea of a child.
The pee of a child, and the voice with the pee of a child.
Answers. I am a Melania.
Ready? I want to do this bit. Rapping.
Wait. There's no mountain too great.
Just stole that from that other song, by the way.
It is once and have the faith. Oh. Have faith. He lives in you. Hey, he lives in me. He watches over everything we see. Into the water, into the truth. Oh, in your reflection, he lives in you.
Me at home alone when the cameras are off. Fly away. Just floating away immediately.
Everything we see into the water.
Oh no. Oh no.
In my reflection, it lives in you.
Oh, yes.
Very good. Very good song. I wrote that. Now, At the cost, it came at a great cost to sing that song. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. Not like this. It wasn't a bit. I just literally cannot not dance to that. You know? This isn't a silly little... it wasn't me just having a little silly little goose time. Little silly goose time. It's physically impossible for me to do. To not dance. Wonder if I move the thing up and down. Yo, dick. Uh-huh. The engine need to be on. Into the water. Into the sea. In your reflection, he lives in... Come on, baby. Oh, there's a tree behind me, is there? Oh, the issue is I need to go further forward, I guess? All good. We're free. In your reflection, up in your eyes, in your uterus, he lives in you. Alright, I don't know if the shop is open. Actually, it's the morning, isn't it? It should be. Come on. What? Oh, I thought it wasn't going to reach. That was absolutely hilarious if it didn't reach 2 feet away. The nozzle is the whole thing. Yeah, those old Disney songs are bangers, man. All of them. Basically all of them. Anything from The Lion King, anything from Little Mermaid, and anything from Aladdin are my top 3. Those are the top 3. Mate, I'm fucking freezing! You fucking little bastard! Into the water, into my feet. In your reflection, he sucks your mom, and mamma. Right, we came to buy food. That's what we really need. Cool, fucking pissing down out there, ain't it, mate? Fucking raining fucking cats and dogs out there, mate. Oh yeah, we want cigarettes and all. I would like to purchase the rest of your sausages if you do not mind, my friend. And if you tell anybody that I have been here today, I will come to your fucking house, I will cut off your testicles and feed them to your dog. Do you understand? Good. Into the water, into your mum, into the Kekmet. He's up your bum, hey manana, hey manana, hey manana. He's up your bum, hey hey. He's up your bum, hey manana. Imagine being my neighbours. For real, imagine you're like, oh, he's next door. Can you hear him? Can you hear him? Oh, he's... Yeah, he's a bit, you know... Oh, bless him. He went mental. He went a bit crazy because his wife left. His wife left last year. He went a bit crazy. Yeah, bless him. Bless his heart. Well, they can hear from next door. Bless him, he's lost his bloody marbles, he has. They say he got COVID and he went fucking mental. He lost his shit, yep. His wife left him, right? And we reckon it's because he was going a bit crazy for, you know, and she thought she'd get out before it got too much for her, bless her. She could see it coming, you know. She had to put up with it first. And oh, he's harmless, but he is loud. Yeah, bless him. He does like his Disney songs. Oh, fucking hell. Only worth £5 and you get this every day. £5. What a deal. What a deal. £5. £5. You get this level of comedy all day, every day. You're bloody welcome. I tell you, you're bloody welcome. £5. Skydiver, mate. Holy diver. A little fiver in your pocket. Yeah? A little skydiver, Polly in your pocket. Mighty Max, away you go. You're bloody welcome. What a fucking steal. 365 days a year. Barely takes any fucking time off. I think I stream probably about 356 days a year. That's not true. I've been taking a decent amount of time off lately because I'm looking after my own well-being. I've also been working and doing stuff. I've got to take next week. I'll be off on Thursday. What day is it in real life today? Does anyone have any idea? Wednesday today, maybe? At a guess? Yeah. Must remember to go to the vet tomorrow. I'm going to write it on my hand. I'm going to write it on my hand, I am. I've got to remember. And I'll put a little V on my hand to remind myself that I'm a virgin. I mean, that I've got to go to the vet. He's put a little V on his hand like that. And that's just to remind him, because otherwise he will forget. Because his mind's gone. He doesn't remember things the way he used to. So he has to write things. And he can't write it on his calendar on his phone because that reminds him on the day. And that's too late. He needs to remember it today for tomorrow. So you could put a calendar thing on the thing for the day on the day to before for the day tomorrow. But then what if he doesn't look at his phone at the right time? Whereas if he writes it on his fucking hand, he literally cannot not see it. And he won't forget to go and pick up his fucking medication for the dog tomorrow morning. Because he's got to give it to the dog 24 hours before the dog goes in. I'm going to be a state for the next few days, by the way. I hope you guys are mentally prepared. Drum, thank you for gifting a sub to Mac of War. I've got to get up and go and get meds for the dog tomorrow morning. Pay for them. And then I've got to... fuck me, the rain. And then I've got to... give him to him, but the day after I've got to take him to the vet at 8:30, which means I've got to get up about, because it's a bit of a mish getting him there now, because I have to carry him, or I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about it. So I'm probably gonna get up about 7:45, I reckon, the absolute latest. So I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna try and sleep. I'm gonna try and go back to sleep. see if I can do that. Usually it's a fucking 50-50 shot. You know the worst thing about taking to a dog at the vet at 8:30 is there's always kids around because they're going to school. The most annoying time of day. I avoid it like the plague if I can. But I am going to be... I'm tired today because I didn't get any sleep last night. I won't get any sleep tonight either because 100% repeat. It will be a repeat. And then I'm definitely not going to get any sleep Friday. So you'll be lucky if I'm even lucid until next Monday. Don't you guys have summer break? Ooh, are they? Are the kids off? The kids are back in school already? Says it like I know anything about it. Do I have kids? Do I have kids? Do I famously hate kids? Why the fuck would I know anything about when kids are or aren't at school? So condescending, by the way. Just so you're aware. This is why I don't trust you, Plumrug. Why I'll never trust you. You know? People that are just like, oh, I know this information, but I'm going to pose it to you as if it's a casual question. Lying. People that are like, it's lying. It's lying. Dishonest. A dishonest, inauthentic conversation. This is why, Plumrug. I'm trying to illustrate it to you. You're a fucking narcissist. Or something. There's something up. I'll get to the bottom of it one day. Everyone's like, haha, this is funny entertainment, but I'm dead serious. I'll fucking get to it, bruv. You know full well the kids aren't back to school already. You know full well. And you know full well that I don't know fuck all about when kids do and don't go to school. Don't fucking throw a little casual question in. Oh, the kids have gone back to school already? Huh. Oh, I wonder if that's... Get the fuck out of here. Oh, in England it must be different. Shut the fuck up. Summer's the same time. It's the same hemisphere. Same time of year. Go fuck yourself. Lying. Lying. Just everyone trust me. You're going to have to trust me on this one, everyone, because I know you all love Plumrug, but I'm telling you, dude, one day. Do that fucking narcissist psychopath test. Do that fucking test. Have you done that one thing where you answer that one question? I'll try and do it right now, Plumrug, and only Plumrug answer this question. And you have to answer it immediately, okay? A woman goes to a funeral. And it is her mother's funeral. And while at the funeral, she speaks to a man and she gets really... They get into each other, they're talking and they have a great time. After the funeral, she thinks, oh, I should have got his number. I'll see if I can get it. She asks around who he was, can't get his number. Can't find out, can't find it anywhere. The next week, she kills her sister. Why? Let's go. Answer it. Answer it. Truthfully. Tell the truth. Only Plumrug. It's a simple yes or no question, Plumrug. Well, Valeria ruined it. But it does prove, like I expected, that Valeria was a narcissist all along. Which goes back to the argument we had during Minecraft, and I am finally fucking vindicated. Thank you very much, everyone. What did I say? If you thought the answer so that she can kill the guy again, so that she can see that guy again and ask for his number, you might there is a very high chance that you are narcissist or psychopath or secondary psychopath or whatever it's called. So good luck, Valeria. Go down that rabbit hole. Or I already heard that joke. It's not a joke. It's scary that someone has already put that to you. And if you heard it in the past, why did you answer it then? When it was clearly a question for everyone else. Once again, confirming it, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, I'm so good at this. I can pick you fuckers out. Is because the sister is dating him an answer? No. Because I'm clearly dead. No, you're a fucking narcissist. But we knew that about you. Oh look, there's that car. Thank God it's ahead of me. The answer, if you came to the answer of, so that like the same group of people would, because it was the mother's funeral. So if the sister dies, there's a really high chance that the same group of people will attend the funeral, which means she'll meet that guy again so she can get his number. And if that's the answer you came to, apparently there's a really high chance that you're a narcissist or a psychopath or one of those ones. I don't think sociopath, but I think psychopath, narcissist, and one of the other types of psychopathy. The problem is I don't know if I can believe anything that any of you are saying. You know, Plumrug's like, he thought it immediately, and then went, probably because her favourite food is cherries. You know, just type something in to appear like, you know what I mean? And then those of you that are like, I didn't even think of an answer or come up with one, so that proves that I'm not a complete fucking psycho. Like Hikia. It doesn't prove anything. Because you know the truth. I literally answered, yeah, but you faked your answer. I don't believe you. There's something up with you. I know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get there eventually. But at least I'm vindicated on Valeria. I figured as much, but I think we all saw it here today, the proof. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Vindication. For those of you that were here a month or so ago. And Valeria went full narcissism in the chat. But are you vindicated about Plumrug? No, not yet. I'm so convinced. I don't know what... Plumrug is one of two things. Either a fucking complete socio. Like fucking balls to the wall sociopath. Or just like kind of insecure. Kind of a bit insecure and doesn't really know who he is yet. And just like doesn't know how to come up with his own personality and answers and opinions. He doesn't realize that he's just mirroring people around him. And has never said anything. You know, I've been on Plumrug's Instagram. I've deep dived his Instagram. Yeah, that's right. I'm the real fucking psycho here, by the way. And you go on Plumrug's Instagram and it's like, it's all curated. It's all a front. It's all bullshit. You know, you can tell. I would never follow you. I have absolutely no interest until you either answer the first question of whether, if you're a complete sociopath, I don't want anything to do with you. I'll probably block you instead. If you're just a bit insecure and haven't figured your shit out yet, I still don't want to follow you until you do. How old are you again? I don't remember how old you are. There's something in there. There's something in there. I mean, you know, this is just me trying to fucking figure you out through bullshit text in chat and, you know, like I saw your Instagram once. Brad wanted to prove Plum is a narcissist, but now he only managed to spoil to everyone I'm a narcissist, so we still need a test for Plumrug, right? Well, I don't know if he's a narcissist or not. I don't know what his thing is. I haven't figured him out. That's the point. I'm getting there. I'm piecing it together. My brain just goes like this. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? What? And there's like...
Red flag, warning, something is wrong. Something is wrong with this person.
What is it?
Unsure, inconclusive. Requires more pylons.
Okay. And then that's all I can do, is just wait until something happens that helps me to figure it out. And that's Plumrug. For the longest time, I just thought he was a flathead, and I was just like, hey, he was just fucking stupid. You know, he's just a Dumbo. He's just a little Dumbo Bumbo. Little dog man. Little dog boy. Little woof woof. Woof 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 woof. He still thinks you're talking to him, you know? Little Dumby Bumby. A little fucking, you know? But now, I'm not so sure. Can't tell if he's a fucking, my villain. He's Brainiac, you know? He's my Brainiac to my Superman. Or what? But something's up. Something is not as it seems. And that's on God. And I swear to you fucking motherfuckers, one day I'll figure it out. Here's another one, but I know that eventually I'll be vindicated because it'll be in the newspapers or some shit. There's no doubt about it. I should have like a death pool. You know that people that have death pools, celebrity death pools and stuff? Like Morgan Freeman, you put money on when Morgan Freeman's gonna die. And then you get the payout or whatever. I should do that, but it's, you know, you guys, and whether you end up in jail and or diagnosed with something that isn't just like, oh, I'm a little bit autistic, I'm a little bit ADHD, I'm a little bit, you know, depressed or whatever, but like we're talking like narcissism, psychopathy, you know, one of the good goods.
And I'm coming.
You mean to take something out of the freezer? Oh no, it's too late. Way too late. I'm not going to defrost it in an hour. Fish doesn't defrost well in an hour. How do we solve this? Honestly, I think one of the only ways is that you do some sort of massive slip up one day. Some incredibly revealing slip up. Like when Hikir revealed that he was a man. By accident. And had been catfishing the other person in chat. Who was that, by the way? Who was it that Hikir was catfishing? Fucking, apart from everyone in chat, but the day that he slipped up, Cyber Bob. And then Bob had to do that scene in Ace Ventura where he drives home eating all the bubble gum. When he found out. You'll do something like that. Or, I mean, one of them is that you will eventually if the answer is that you're just a little insecure and don't know who you are yet, and only know how to... Why isn't this working? What have I got to do? Slab squat? Does it run out? You're going to get 2 uses? Ah. That's annoying. Hickey was always a man. Having female... No, but Hickey was like pretending to be a woman. For fucking ages. And started getting away with it. People... And was just kind of like alluding to the fact that he was a woman to everyone. And would never... If I was like, Hickey, you're a boy, right? He would just not answer and ignore. Suddenly Hickey wouldn't have anything to say in chat room out of the blue. By pure coincidence. And we figured him out. That's not actually what happened, but explaining it takes too long. She goes to a different school. Because you don't understand. My girlfriend goes to a different school to this one. I don't care. We figured it out. You know, we figured it out. We got to the bottom of it. We pieced it together. Much as I'm sure we will do with Plumrug. If he's just an insecure little baby boy, then that's fine. We've all been there. I'm still there. But if he's like a fucking serial killer or some shit, oh god. My god, wouldn't that be the greatest thing, guys? Wouldn't that be the greatest thing to find out? That thousands are dead. That thousands have been brutally murdered at the hands of Plumrug. Dude, if that was the case, how hilarious would that be? It'd be so awkward because I'd be like, I told you so, but also, wow, that's awful. Wow, that's fucking horrible. But also, you know what would happen as well? The most annoying thing is that like it would come out that Plumrug is a fucking murderer. And I'd go, see, I told you so. And everyone would go, no, you didn't. Story of my life. Me being like, and then people go, huh? I don't remember you ever mentioning anything like that. It happens to me so much. So many times. It usually happens to me because it's usually someone famous who people like. You know, some sort of streamer or YouTuber or maybe an actor or something. And I'm like, I don't trust them. And everyone's like, you can't say that. You're the worst. He's my favorite. Nah, 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 nah. He's my favorite. Nah, nah, nah. She's my favorite. Nah, 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 nah. And because they don't want to believe it, they don't believe it. And then it comes out and I'm like, see? And they're like, no, you didn't. You never said that. And I'm like, oh, you fucking go fuck you guys. Which is why I make a point of like bringing it up all the time. Bizcotto is my death poll. Like I write to him. I'm like, just in case. I'm just putting it here so that I know I'm not insane. By the way, this is my prediction. Blah 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 blah. This person, blah 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 blah, are gonna be this, this, or this. Blah 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 blah. Just putting it here as a prediction pin. And then in 3 years, I can be like, see, sent to Bizcotto. That is the bet and a hint. That's it. One of these days. One of these days. They use the flashlight. We may never know. Can't use it. Alright, well I can't do any fucking work then. Great. The answer has always been, people can say what they want, which is what created the problem in the first place. Uh-huh. Sure, baby. Whatever you say. How do you make custom posters in the game? Is that a mod? No, those are just the posters that are in the game when you play as Orcish Gaming. Flashlight needs batteries. Wow, the most annoying game of all time. On the ground somewhere around here is the wiring. But I can't see it in the dark. Is that it? Huzzah! It's still kind of annoying because I have to do the inside of the car. I think I just have to wait. Have a little fucking drink. Have a little shower. Orcish pissing anywhere he wants, baby. That's what he does. That's how he do. Biz has all the secrets. The secret holder. Biz is the Watcher from the MCU. For real. He's like, that is what he is in my head. If I save and quit, it will go forward an hour, won't it? Maybe I'll just fucking end the stream here, actually. It's not the worst place, is it? We just get on with the end of it tomorrow. What the fuck is going on? How did it get so much darker? This is the storm that is approaching. No, that's, that is Greg. Do you have British ancestry? No, I'm actually Armenian. Because if Hikir can just lie to everyone and get away with it, so can I. I guess that'll be it, baby. That'll be it, baby. For today. It's a pretty decent spot to end the stream, I think. Because it means we can just leave the innards of the car for tomorrow. Starting on the inside wiring, and then I think we put in all the seats and stuff, and we should, in theory, kind of be ready to go. And that's it, man. I've got a couple of things I'm going to do this evening. I want to go and just check on the dog, make sure he's all good. I've got to be a full-time nurse now. Which is a whole thing. Anyone ever suddenly become a full-time nurse?